very messy back here. I'm trying to turn this off so we can hear. All right, so changing a keg. This one's going to be nice and easy. Move them around. All right. Changing a keg is nice and easy. Well, there's two ways to do it. For a beginner, I recommend you turn off the gas. I don't know if you can see. Well, you can't really see in here. There's like a gas switch off. Little red lever. Most of them actually look like this here. You can see them a little bit better. Look. Because at the end, this is the gas line. The red line is the gas line. So this is the gas shut off. The reason you want to shut the gas off is it just allows for a little less mishaps. So this one's off. You can't really see it behind that, but it's off. So what happens is this is Sankey. So to take a Sankey off, you pull out the handle, and then it pops open, and then it just twist and turn it off. So what happens when you don't turn the gas off is when the handle is engaged, the gas still comes out. We can see there was a little bit left in the line. There was a little bit of a spurt there. But if the gas was turned on up there now, this would be shooting out gas. And the problem with that is when you go to engage it onto a new keg, if the handle is not fully up, here, and you try to engage it on a keg, the gas is going to start shooting into the keg before the seal is formed, and the beer is going to start coming out of the sides of the keg here like this, and you're going to destroy yourself. So, you know, once you get used to using it, once you get used to like having the lever all the way back up, it's nice and easy. I mean, this is the old keg, you won't see it as nice and easy. You won't have to turn the gas up here. But when you're not used to it, you should just turn the gas off. This way it leaves for less problems when you're putting the new keg on. So the new keg usually just come with a little top on it. This is a nice new beer from the single cut, a local brewery here. There was a guy, Baltic Porter. I actually can't wait to try that. It sounded really nice when I was reading it. So again, you know, like I was saying, I'm going to make sure this is fully up. There's a couple of different types of Sankeys. This is an American one. You can see when this is fully down, it's flush right here. European ones, there's a few different types. In a European one, when this is fully back this way, you will see a little bit of this sticking out here. That's a European Sankey. And then there's sliders. I don't know if I can, like this here is a slider Sankey. It works a little bit different. Let me just show you that real quick. It slides off the keg. This is stiff back this way, it looks different. Slides back onto the keg. You know, it's just a little bit different. You can see here, there's a little problem that came loose as I was messing with it here. There's a seal in there, so the beer leaked a little bit. But that's good. Fully down. What else have we got? The Guinness one looks a little bit different. I won't take it off for now, but that looks a little bit different. It's kind of got its own special Sankey. But for the most part, you're going to see this style and the other European style that sticks down a little bit. So again, fully back on this. Just you'll see like there's grooves here on each side. There's two little like lips sticking out here on the keg. You just want to line those up, and then it's just twist till it's nice and tight and push down here. This will engage back in. There's a little groove inside here. This will engage back in so that it doesn't come up. Right now, on most systems I've seen around, what you got to do then is go upstairs, pull the handle, and you'll see a lot of foam coming out at first. And it's basically because this line is empty here, this beer line. You got to fill the line up with beer again, and you know there's a lot of gas in there, so it makes a very foamy mixture until the beer is running nice and smoothly. So I'm just gonna put this up here. We have a system for weighing kegs. Just gonna leave that up there on that weighing scales. We have a fob system. Again, it's difficult to see here how the fob system works, but this here you generally have to fill with beer. There's a little button on top. You press it. I turn back on the gas first to pressurize the keg. I'm going to fill this up with beer. You can kind of see what beer it is already. You can see the line is starting to fill with beer, but also the line all the way to the keg, all the way to the top is going to get filled. Once you've filled it up, as you can kind of see on this one, actually there's a little ball at the bottom of it. I don't know if you can kind of notice that. I don't know if you can get in there at that angle or whatever. But once it's filled up, you can pop the little ball up, it'll float. What happens there is when the keg empties, instead of the line making a lot of like splurts, as you're pouring a beer for a customer, instead of the line making a lot of splurts when it gets to the end of the keg, it just shuts off. This says, okay, the keg is empty, stop sending beer up to the tap. That's what the ball does, it cuts it off. Down on the bottom it says stop sending beer to the tap. That's when you come down and tap a new keg, which is great when you're if you're changing beers a lot, you're going to lose the beer in the line. That can happen, but if you're using the same beer in the same line, it saves you a lot of beer. You'll save like maybe 3 to 6 pints per keg, so that's pretty good. So alright, we got this hooked up. We got our thing full and our gas turned on. Sometimes you might forget to turn the gas back on. You go upstairs, you open the tap, nothing comes out because there's no pressure in the keg. Got to come down, remember to turn the gas back on. And that's it for changing the keg. What else? Am I forgetting anything? I don't know what that is. What line that is. It's empty. I didn't know that was empty. And I'm just going to turn this back on. Your blower units keep the keg room cold. Just turn it off when you're inside. Less noise and less cold. Alright, so we'll go upstairs and check the beer is running. This is actually pretty good because I had the beer line cleaned recently. You can see like a bit of the beer line cleaning fluid came out first when the guys were left it, and that's why there's a little bit of a spurt going on there. But now you can kind of see it's pouring nice and black. It's a porter, so it's pretty good. It's pouring nice and smoothly. It's leaving a nice bit of a head on there. So the finished product looks pretty good then. Boom. Nice Baltic porter from Single Cut. Cheers. Definitely worth a try. Definitely worth a try. Find on the shout here, the guys are watching the football game.